Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've done an update for the Belgian Dynasty, but this is Season 2, the end of Season 2, and it was good on one hand, bad on the other, and you'll see why in just a second. So, the World Cup happened, and it was going really, really well, right up until the quarterfinals, where we faced England, but we'll get to that in a second. The World Cup started really well. 3-1 win against Mexico, a 4-0 win against Australia, and a 3-1 win against Austria. Now, I did go into the World Cup using a different formation that I hadn't used before, and it started off really well. As you can see, we won the group really easily. 3 games played, 10 goals scored, 2 conceded, 9 points, breezing through the World Cup currently, using a tactic that was designed to get the best out of Romelu Lukaku, the main man, the spearhead of the Belgian national side. And in the second round, that showed because Lukaku scored 4 goals against Congo. I know it's Congo, right, but they qualified to the second round. They're a decent side, and we absolutely destroyed them 4-1. Lukaku, 4 goals, a 10 rating. One absolute monster he was. And I was really excited about the team. But we came up against England. And England are pretty good in this. They took a 2-0 lead. That goes in. This is a goal. This is... come on. Come on. Do I pull my wing backs back? I think that's what we do. And I was panicking, but I got it back to 2-2. Could you imagine if it did? Carrasco, ball in. Charles, right, that's one. Oh, come on, Charles, come on, Charles. Come on, move forward. Carrasco, ball over to Lukaku. Come on! Don't do this. Oh! Carrasco again. Come on, boys. Come on. And I got to the end of the game. I was like, alright, cool. Let's just hold off. We can get them in extra time. Probably win on penalties. It was a fairly even game. If you look at the stats here. 1.14 XG for England. A 1.56 XG for us. But in the 95th minute, literally the last second of the game, free kick went into the box. Maguire's big head found it and powered it into our net.
Bloody hell, Kieran.
I was heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking, because I really thought we could win the World Cup. Really thought we could do it. Lukaku was on form, just it didn't work. But domestically, we sailed through the league, actually finishing the league unbeaten. We played 34 games, 27 wins, 7 draws, no losses, scored 131 goals, conceded 28. Finishing with 88 points. And then we went through the championship group, winning all those games, unbeaten season. In my second season with Genk, absolutely loved this. After the championship split, we ended up in 62 points. That's because you lose half of your points this last couple of games. Don't ask me why. But we absolutely dominated in the stats attribute of this league. Sesko, 43 goals. Onuachu, 35 goals. Arezzo, 28 goals. Deli, 18 assists. Diomande, 16 assists. And Preciado, 15 assists. Unfortunately, Van de Voort could not win the clean sheets. Olet got that with 17. Van de Voort with 16. And Onuachu with 10 player of the matches. He was really good. We actually won the Crocky Cup, the League Cup for Belgium. It was a bit tight, this one. We were 1-0 down. They scored in the 34th minute, but we equalised in the 84th minute. And we won it on penalties. I would say we absolutely dominated them. They tried to keep the ball as much as possible, 60% possession, but look at that. We 1.28 XG to 2.76. I know XG isn't the full story, but we definitely deserve to win if you look at the stats. So that's 2 competition wins with the league and the cup. How did we get on in the Champions League? We finished second in our group, behind Bayern Munich. We were actually on level points with Shakhtar on 10, but we finished second. I'm very happy to have qualified out of the Champions League. That is just ridiculous. But we ended up facing Juventus in the first knockout round, and in the first leg at home we lost 2-0. However, the comeback was on. Away from home, we somehow got a 2-0 lead against Juventus. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Sesko, Amada. Go on, Amada. You're in. Arezzo. Right, here we go. There's one. And Houston. Preciado, go down the wing, buddy. Offsides. He's offsides, isn't he? Genk. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like calling Dundee United Dundee. Do we have get stuck in on? We do have get stuck in on. Oh my god, it's awarded. However, they equalised just at the end of the first half. I don't know, how does I get away with that? I swear to god Luke's offsides. Do not do anything stupid. Clear it. Clear it. Scored very late on in the second half. Preciado's not going to get to this. Can he stop the cross? So I went for it, I pushed for it, and then they got their third goal in there. We did very well in the first half. Yeah, I do think bringing Onuachu on was a mistake. So they did win 3-2, but there was that little chance, a little bit of hope. Arezzo with those 2 goals, I thought we could do something magical, but we exit out of the Champions League at the first round. But very, very, very good showing from us. Super happy with the way this all panned out. So I started planning for next season pretty early on because I wanted one player in particular. I'm a big fan of him in real life, but he didn't want to join. So we started Operation Charles, where I set Charles de Ketelaere as my #1 target, and I promoted him to the press. I actually went and turned up to a couple of Bruges games. However, because I was Belgian national manager, they thought I was there on Belgian duty, just checking out all the Belgian players. No, I was only there to try and convince Charles to come to my team. So I then set my chief scout to go to all of his games. We watched him for like 4 months, the maximum you could watch a player. And he was quite happy that we sent somebody to look at him, because I got a bid accepted for him. However, he was not interested in negotiating a contract. So that's why we started this Operation Charles. I then got everybody to start promoting him to the press. And I wore him down. Where eventually I put in a bid. I think it helps that we did very well in the Champions League and we finished top in the league. So when I put in another bid, he was actually willing to talk, which was amazing. So you ask us about the bid. It's going to cost us 56 million. Potentially could rise to 66 depending on how many games he plays and how he does. But we're only paying 10 million up front. The rest is installments because we don't have that much money at the moment. We're starting to get the Champions League money in. We're selling players. But to be able to pay 10 million up front to get Charles in, no brainer, 100% do it. I think we're paying so much because of the rivalry between us. They weren't going to let him go to another Belgian side for cheap. So we have to pay it. And I'm willing to pay it for King Charles. So he arrives to join this wonderful team. We're stacked with midfielders. We're going to be running all the games. All the games are going to be controlled by us. And I'm really looking forward to next season. I think this team can kick on. We've got a lot of really good youngsters. We've got some really good sellable assets as well. Really excited about the future of this team. Oh, I forgot to mention my favourite new gen I have ever found on Football Manager. I'm already too attached to this player. Look at him. Edison, he's got a man bun and everything. 18 years old, from Brazil. I was playing him. As soon as I got him, I was playing him. He's played 13 games for me. 7 goals already. 12 games coming on off the bench. And he scored pretty much every single time he was coming off the bench. I just kept playing him. Really, really good return. And he only arrived in January. And this is the thing that I love the most about this guy. He only cost me £11,750. £12,000 for a player of this quality is absolutely nuts. And I am working really hard on his training. He is going to be world class. 5-star potential, strong on both feet, 16 finishing, 14 acceleration, 18 flair, 14 determination, 16 technique, 14 long shots, 15 dribbling, 15 first touch. What more do you want from a guy who can play striker, number 10, or out on the right? You can tell he's going to be amazing. We've increased our reputation to a 3.5-star now national reputation. We are rich. 5-star training facilities, 5-star youth facilities. We're growing this club. The team has won 6 leagues. We've won 2 of those. So delighted with this team. And I'm looking forward to next season. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think of Edison. Do you think he's going to be a world beater? Do you think he's just going to fall by the wayside? Is that the right saying? Let me know what you think of him in the comments. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. And cheerio.